Section 2.3, The Republic of Rome. Main idea. The Roman Republic created a form of government that Europe and the West would later follow. Around 1000 BC, the peninsula of Italy was dotted with hundreds of small villages. According to an ancient legend, two brothers named Romulus and Remus founded Rome in 753 BC. The brothers were said to be the children of a god and to have been raised by a wolf. The beginnings of Rome. Archaeologists actually believe that people known as the Latins founded Rome around 800 BC. They came from a region of Italy called Latium and lived on Rome's 7 steep hills, which provided protection from enemy attack. The Tiber River, which flows through Rome, provided water for farming and a route for trade. Over time, Rome developed into a wealthy city-state. A republic forms. Around 600 BC, the Etruscans, a people from northern Italy, conquered Rome. One Etruscan king named Tarquin was a brutal tyrant. In 509 BC, the Romans rebelled against him, and Roman leaders began to create a republic. A republic is a form of government in which the people elect officials who govern according to law. Critical viewing. The Roman Forum contained the ancient city's most important buildings, including the Senate. In what ways does this photo reflect Rome's former glory? Two main classes of people lived in Rome at this time. The patricians were mostly wealthy landowners. The plebeians were mostly farmers. At first, only the patricians could take part in government. They controlled the Senate and made laws. In 490 BC, plebeians gained the right to form an assembly and elect legislative representatives called tribunes. The assembly made laws and elected the consuls, the two executive officials who led the government for a year at a time. One consul could veto or reject a decision made by the other consul. The judicial branch was made up of 8 judges who served for 1 year. These judges oversaw the lower courts and governed the provinces. Around 450 BC, the government published the 12 Tables. These were bronze tablets that set down the rights and responsibilities of Roman citizens. At this time, only adult male landowners born in Rome were citizens. Roman women were citizens, but could not vote or hold office. The Roman Way. Citizens of Rome believed in values that were known as the Roman Way. These values included showing self-control, working hard, doing one's duty, and pledging loyalty to Rome. The Roman Way helped to unite all Roman citizens. The Romans applied these values as the Republic began to conquer new lands and expand. During the 2nd century BC, Rome defeated the empire of Carthage in northern Africa. By 100 BC, Rome controlled most of the lands around the Mediterranean. About this time, tensions began to grow between patricians and plebeians. These tensions triggered a war between the two groups. The war set the stage for the end of the Roman Republic and the birth of the Roman Empire. Before you move on, summarize. What structures, laws, and values made up the government of the Roman Republic? Ongoing assessment. Data Lab. 1. Interpret charts. According to the chart, members of the Senate were selected by the consuls. However, the Assembly elected the consuls. In what way did this arrangement help to control the Senate's power? 2. Turn and talk. Study the chart and consider what you know about the U.S. government. Then, with a partner, compare and contrast the two systems of government.